Walk with me, walk with me, walk with me. Let's walk the talk.
Welcome back. As well, I don't want to be terrorated. I also need to be celebrated. Pastor Joe.
Yes.
I understand the same case applies to you.
Yes. True.
Because passion for real need to be with people who celebrates you.
Yes.
Definitely. Can one have one or more gift or passion?
Yes. It's possible to have one or more. You can even have 5.
Okay.
There's no limitation. Every person is gifted differently. There are people who have, actually, when you study Matthew, verse 25, verses 15, it talks about the parable of the talents. And you realize that there's someone who was given 1 talent, another 2 talents, another 5 talents. The Bible says actually, each according to their own abilities. So your talents or your areas of passion are in accordance to your abilities, the capacity that you have built in yourself. Remember, God will never use you more than above, maybe above the capacity that you have built. That is why someone who wants to become a minister, you must read the word.
Exactly.
If you want to become a journalist like you, you must understand journalism. I cannot come from the village and start gazing at the cameras and looking stranded and confused before the people.
Yeah.
You know, before I even came for this interview, I was trained.
Definitely.
I had to be told this is the way you do things. Why? Because, and I really appreciate Look Up TV for such an opportunity. You know, why? Because we need to be helped. So you can have more than one, And I also look at even your life, Alkaid Favored.
Yes.
I have seen you in music. You are now in journalism. There are other things. I have seen you in doing other things. So you even have more than 5. But when you have all these, you are now able to narrow down to what we call the most dominant areas. Because again, there are other small things that are supposed to help you be excellent in the others that are dominant.
Exactly.
So you need to identify which are my dominant areas of passion. And you capitalize on them and you make use of them. Those are the things that now should give you whatever you need. But there are other small things that you should not pay much attention, but they are supposed to help you get from one level to the other. Yeah.
In other words, there's a gift that can introduce you somewhere,
Yes.
but it will not make you work there.
Yes.
Or what are you talking
yes.
about?
What I'm talking about is that exactly what you're saying. And I love you seeing the story of David. David in 1 Samuel 16:16, he talks about the several giftings that David had. David was a harp player. David was a shepherd. David was a warrior. David was a fine-looking man. He had good judgment. All these attributes were in one man. And wherever one took David, the other one took him from there to the other place. So it's just like the way we do in the transport industry. If you want to go to like to Kisumu, you can get maybe a matatu from this place to a certain destination. You pick another one, and there's no way you can be in Kisumu and you didn't get a matatu from this place maybe to Nakuru or to the other destination. So each and every gift should take you from one point to the other. You find that the harp introduced David to the palace, not the warrior. The king was not looking for a warrior; he was looking for a harp prayer.
Yeah.
So the harp took him to the palace, but again, it could not keep him there. The harp could not keep David in the palace. Why? The king was not always mad. David needed to know, what will I be doing when the king is sober? Because my assignment is to play the harp when the king is mad.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what he did. When he went back home and he came back he was sent by his father, David is able to come. He came and saw Goliath defying the armies of the living God.
Yeah.
And when he took Goliath out, that is when he got a wife, he got wealth, and his family was exempted from taxes. His wealth came from there. We have so many people, Alkaid Favored, who are hanging on one gift, on one area of passion, thinking that their money is there. You might be there as David. You can be the official harp player of the palace, but very broke. If David never recognized his other abilities that he had, he could have died the official harp player of the palace with nothing to show for it. He is actually crying to God, God, look at my life is miserable, and God is asking him, you are entertaining the king when you're supposed to be the king.
Wonderful.
Because God was just preparing him to get into the leadership. That is why he had to become a warrior, kill Goliath first, so that Saul can acknowledge him and recognize him and admit him to his army. Then he becomes the leader of the army of Saul. That gave him an opportunity even to marshal the soldiers. And that is how he was able to get into leadership.
You can be entertaining the king.
Yes.
While you're supposed to be the king.
Yes, when you're supposed to be being entertained.
Talk of now making money.
Yes.
All of the benefits that I can get from my passion.
Yes.
What are these benefits? How can the passion make me benefit?
Yes.
Because I understand it's not a matter of just going and entertain the king and coming back.
Yes.
As the king is entertained,
Yes.
then I should be also benefiting.
Sure.
Definitely.
There are two particular areas that I want to touch on. Two areas or two ways that your passion can help you.
Yeah.
Number one, your passion should help you serve God
Okay.
with a lot of ease. You know, because when you know your gift or your passion or your talent should make it easy for you to fulfill your purpose. Let us say you see someone like Joseph. Joseph has a dream. His dream is his purpose. But again, his dream is not actually able. There are a lot of handles for his dream. He is thrown in prison. He is so thrown in prison, scandalized and all that. But let me tell you, now, when his dream landed him into trouble, his gift bailed him out. Because it is through his gift that Pharaoh called him to go and interpret the dream. So your gift should help you or should make it easy for you to fulfill your purpose. That is number one.
Sure.
Number two, your gift should earn you a living. We have so many people who are in music today who just live for music, nothing else. There are so many people who are in production. There are so many people who are in different areas of life. Like me, personally.
Yeah.
You know, professionally, I'm an accountant. But I don't remember. Actually, I don't think I can even balance any financial statement right now. The only thing I can remember is double entry principle. You know? But being an accountant, I identified my area of passion. I realized that there's something about me to adding value to people's lives.
Sure.
And when I took that path, it was a path of sacrifice because again, you have to bring a lot of things together before you now get to a place where you can earn money. But it is a journey that is what's moving, because when you are in your passion, as I said, you cannot retire. The older you get, the better you become when you're in your area of passion. When in your area of passion, you can earn in one day what you used to earn in a month or even in 5 years.
Really?
I'm telling you, I remember one of my engagement that I received. Just 1 hour talk, I was able to make my 3 months salary just by one talk. Your passion has the ability to give you what no employer can pay you, because an employer can only maybe appreciate you. Because there are other things. Again, now the current system of employment, you find that many people are not able to be employed in line with their passion. They are employed with their papers. And sometimes you are in a job that you don't enjoy. You get?
You even become a sabotage in a way in the company.
Yeah, you stand on the way of the growth of the company. Because there's something you are just reporting, you are just there because of the end of the salary, end of the month, because of your salary. Beyond your salary, there's no other motivation. And these are the people who keep now taking taking the, saying haki yetu. Because somebody who is passionate, actually your passion will always make a path for itself. I can tell you, I know of a teacher who is a teacher Monday to Friday. During the weekends, she's in counseling. She's in counseling. And she's called to counsel people. For 1 hour, she can even charge 20,000. So in a month, she can make 40. Not 40 actually, 2020, that is 80K. That is more and above the salary that she's getting as a teacher. But because she's also passionate about teaching, she's also in it. So you can earn from different areas of passion. It does not mean that you leave whatever you are doing so that you concentrate on this. You can still move the 3 of them or the 2 of them together. Like I'm pastoring, it's my passion to minister. God called me. It's also my passion to do trainings, you know. And by the way, I'm also a martial artist.
Sorry?
I'm a karatecian. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me.
That's your principle.
Those are my areas of passion. Those are my areas of passion, 3 of them. The martial art one, the karate one, is what I've been using to take companies for team buildings.
Okay.
I earn through it. I do team buildings. The trainings one, I earn through training. At the church, I'm able to serve God. So you can use your passion serving God and even serving people. And at the end of the day, you also earn something.
That is wonderful. How can one make the passion look presentable? Or what do I mean?
Yeah.
How can I make my passion now start being realized by people? Because it is upon me to make people understand.
Yes.
This is what RK has. How can I kind of sell it to
other people.
To other people?
Now, making your passion presentable to people, that means that you must structure it.
Okay.
There is what we call structuring. You must structure your passion. Structuring your passion basically means you need to name your passion. You cannot just be there doing everything in general. You cannot be the alpha and omega of everything that is happening around. You must be known.
The beginning and the end.
Yes. You must be known to stand for something. So you must identify a name. How do you call yourself?
Okay.
Like I even see people in the social media. You call yourself a name. That's what we call about you must brand. You must brand your passion. Give it a name. How do you call yourself? That is why we have even people who are in the social media. That is why we have Look Up TV. Look Up TV, their work is to inform people.
Exactly.
But you could not just inform people from anywhere. You had to have a name. And the name must be registered. It must be recognized.
That's true.
You know, from there, the vision of your passion must be very clear. The vision and the mission, it must be very clear, because actually the Bible says in the book of Habakkuk. Nowadays we are calling it Habakkuk.
Habakkuk.
In the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2,
Yes.
you realize that Habakkuk was told, write your vision and make it plain, so that those who are running may run with it. How will other people who are ready to run with the vision? Because your vision is not about you. Your vision is about others. Your passion is not about you. Your passion is about others. That's why the Bible says that out of our belly shall flow the issues of life. Whatever that flows from within us is not for us to take. It's meant for others. Therefore, when you name your passion, it is able to have a body, and other people now can come in. That is why Look Up TV can employ a lot of people, because there is a structure. There is a structure. When I was coming in the morning, I said, I'm coming to Look Up TV.
Exactly.
You can imagine if there was no name. I could tell I'm going somewhere. There's nowhere. So you must package. You must package your passion. Packaging your passion means you must now be able to brand it. You must brand it in a way that it can be received by people. People want something they can see, not guesswork, not something that is in your mind. Remember, no one is remembered for what they wanted to do. You must do something that is practical. People want to support something that they can see. That is what God told Samuel. That men judge from the outside appearance, but God looks in the heart. Do you want your passion to help God or to help other people? If it is to help people, then these people must see. Write your vision, make it plain, so that those who are running may read it. There are people who are ready to run with your passion or with your vision. But they only run with it if they can read it.
Wow. Do we have a particular age that one identifies the passion? Or when do someone identify I'm passionate in this?
Now, you can even begin feeling passionate about something when you're very small.
Okay.
And when you're not fortunate enough, you can never be too late. It can never be too late for you to identify your passion. There are some people maybe who have worked for government for years, and this work have just tied their hands, and they could not even think outside anything else apart from their work. But after retirement, that's when they begin to think, by the way, I love this thing, and they begin something out of it. And out of that, imagine, they begin a company, they begin something about their passion. There are people I know as teachers who have been teaching all through their lives, but they were so passionate about counseling and all that. After retirement, they become counselors. There are other teachers who are also very passionate about maybe politics. You are passionate about politics. After maybe retirement or after some point in life, you realize that this is where my life was headed. And we have seen all manner of people. Actually, even, most of the people, you can realize, ata katoto kadogo, a small child, when you are even bathing your small child, you might even see the small child maybe fell on water in the kalai and she's not sinking. That tells you that child is a swimmer. There is something about that child. So passion can be, you can find your passion from different areas, and the earlier the better. I want to advise the parents, if you can help your child, begin identifying the areas of passion of your children and begin helping them in that. I've heard of parents who force their children to do some certain courses.
Exactly.
Later on, those kids did the courses and brought a degree and say that this is your degree, now allow me to do what I want
I'm going
to do.
for mine.
Look at our comedians. Some of them are graduates, they are architecture, some of them are actually science students, but they are in comedy. They are in comedy.
Sure.
Most of the people who are in the media today never began in media. Look at you, where you used to meet. You know? You get? But today you are media but I could see that you are passionate about it. It is something that has been in you for years. And thank God that there is an opportunity for you now to give to the world. Actually, your passion is your beauty.
Definitely.
Your passion is your beauty.
Wow, we don't have much time, Pastor Joe. And now for real, I have understood about the passion. And I believe also our viewers have really understood the power in the passion. What is your parting shot, Pastor?
Wow, my parting shot, one, I would want to really appreciate my family, my wife, Linus Joe, my son and my daughters. I am a father of 2 daughters and 1 son.
Yeah.
And I also want to appreciate Look Up TV for this opportunity. And I also want to let our viewer know that I'm an author. I've authored 2 books. One of the books is Wisdom for Wealth, and the tagline is Money and the Spirit of Wealth.
Yes.
This book can help you even earn. Actually, what we are talking about is here is one of the chapters.
Okay.
The law of divine abilities, what is in the inside of you. I have another book here called Wisdom for Relationships.
Okay.
Wisdom for Relationships. You can get these books. You can get these books, and maybe I can share.
Yeah.
My number if somebody want to get the books. You can get me through Facebook page, Wisdom Talks, or Joe Wisdom Roa, or through 0723 781 351. 0723 781 351. Thank you so much. God bless you so much.
That is so wonderful. Remember, you cannot retire in your passion. As older as you become, your passion still remains effective. Until next time, I'm always your host, RK Favored. See you.
Walk with